says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason from Denworks. We're inspecting a 1970s Chevelle SS454 LS5 factory 4-speed. Really cool car. We'll get the build sheet out on it, but I love the color on that. So we're gonna walk around it and just look at different things in general. But my wife Leslie's helping me, and we're just gonna do the lights real fast here. We got marker lights, got headlights, and we got brights, and then blinkers. All the blinkers work. Marker lights on the sides work. Hopefully you can see those. It's kind of sunny out, but you can see that's on. Then we got lights back here, brakes. We got reverse lights work, and then we got blinkers. Got left, and we got right. So all that's working, and I guess one rev up for fun. Sounds good. So we'll just walk around it. Now you can go ahead and shut it off. And in another video, I'm showing the interior. You can hear the buzzer when the door opens. But on the when I'm showing the interior, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't remember. I'll remember in a minute. So I'm going to walk around it and just look at the paint and in general. It actually looks really nice. I like the cowl induction hood. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I'll get the build sheet out here in a minute. But if you look down the side, it actually looks really nice and straight. Looks good. Up here front and the grill and everything looks in really good shape. Chrome looks good as well. And I'll point out things that I can see. You know, every car's got little things here and there, and it's a classic car. So, but this is actually an extremely nice car, especially that it's proven that it is a 454 car. So a lot of cars you see these days don't have no build sheet, and as you guys know, that you can't prove one of these cars really unless it's got a VIN stamp on the motor, which doesn't even prove that because someone could have VIN stamped it, but having an original build sheet and everything, super important. You can see here on the grill, it's got a little crack there, a couple little cracks, and a crack right there in the center. Little bit on the stainless there, and I would think that might be able to be cleaned off with a little steel wool. That doesn't bother me at all or anything like that. You can see a couple little chips on the SS emblem, but everything else up here looks nice. Lenses look good, bumper looks good, and you can see on the hood, paint looks really nice. I can't feel, you know, when you go across the stripes there, they wet sanded that out nice, and there's no tape line feeling or anything like that, which is really good. If you look down this side, very clean, very nice. So we'll take a look at the fender here, look around the wheel lip. You know, wheel lip looks good. Tires are BFGs, TAs, P205 7014 here in the front, and looking for the date code 2010 3610. So 2010. Correct SS wheels with the trim ring, which look nice with the tall cap. Wheel lip looks in good shape. No rust at all down here. Emblem looks good. Little tiny ding right there. Paintless ding guy could take that out fairly easily, so that's not a big deal. If you look at the door, looks good. Mirror looks nice. Windshield is in good shape. You can see it's got the little antenna in it. It is nice. When I go on the other side, we'll look at the VIN on the dash there. If you look here, no rust bubbles down the gutter. That actually looks in good shape. No dents in the hood or anything like that. Not a lot of orange peel in this either. Actually, the paint looks in nice shape. Door gaps are all nice. When I do the interior, I'll show you how nice the door is shut. You'll see here no rust down here in the bottom of the rocker or the bottom of the quarter. Rear tires a P245 6014. Same, I'm gonna guess same date code. No, 2014. So 2010 and 2014 up front. If you look here, wheel lip again looks good. Out here in the sun, you don't notice anything. I think the paint looks good, and out here in the sun too, you'll see that the metallic flows real nice when they did this. I forgot the color of the paint, but it's a fairly rare color. You see new cars with this, but back in 1970, you wouldn't see a charcoal colored car very much. But I'll look up that on the build sheet here in a few minutes. We'll look here at the back bumper. A little bit of crazing on the back bumper. Again, it's very straight. I'm gonna guess that's an original bumper, which is nice to have. I'd rather have original than a repop, but little nick right there on that insert. Tail lights look good. Bottom valance is in good shape too. Little scratch right there, but again, the paint looks to be in good condition. Looks like an original emblem too. You can just see a little bit of crazing on it, which I think is cool. I mean, instead of having a bunch of reproduction parts, you can see a little imperfection in the paint right there, but overall it looks really good. You can see down here, no rust. Down here, we'll look inside the trunk and kind of take a peek underneath for you, but around the wheel lip looks good. You know, the chrome around here looks good as well. A couple little nicks, but nothing major. Down here looks good. I was just looking at the date code on that tire, 2014. If you look down here across the rocker, in really good shape, actually. So I won't look down here. No rust down here in the bottom, and you'll see too that they finished it all off really nice, just as the top and the bottom looks the same. So that is impressive in general that they took time to do that. But let me grab the build sheet out here for us real fast, and I'll show the windows going up and down too, but you'll see a couple little marks right there. But let's take a look here. Well, first up, oh, here you go, the NCRS, the VIN number and everything like that, where it was delivered, and the dealer was Bill McGuire Chevrolet Inc. in California. So nice to have that. And then here's our build sheet. You can see right there, Z15 454 V8 SS cowl induction hood, radio. I was looking for the color. It's got G80 posi, hood and deck stripes, console, and there must be a code on there for the color, but don't see it. I don't know how to read that, but anyways, I love the color on this thing. But I'll take a picture of this, and you probably already have it, but I'll take a picture. You can see here F41 special performance suspension as well, power brakes, disc front, and it's a well optioned car for sure. But I'll take a couple pictures so you can see that for sure. So pretty cool to have this. And this there shows Bill McGuire again. So this is gold right here, honestly. So not a lot of cars have that. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and check out the interior real fast. Again, one of the things I want to show you here again is panel gap is really nice, but look how nice the door shuts. Really nice. So, and I have the, if you heard that buzz, it's because I had the key in the ignition. But interior is in really nice condition overall. Seats look good, you know, a little minimal wear, you know, a few little wrinkles, but I think that's just from sitting in it. You can see a little mark right there, kind of a cut, and a little cut right here, a little one right there. But overall, you know, you gotta kind of look close at that when you notice that. The only thing that really would stand out is this one here, but as you look closer you can see that. But you know, the seat feels good. I've sat in it and looks really nice. If you look at the door jambs, no accident damage in there or anything like that. It's painted throughout. Dash pad is not a cover. It's a really nice dash pad overall. Steering wheel looks good. The back seat, take a look here for you. Back of the seat looks good overall. And the back seat, package tray, all look really good. Carpet looks nice as well. You can see all this looks good. You can see a little, you know, these are original, but you can see the chrome came off there a little bit. But I'm not trying to nitpick it or anything like that, but it's an old car. There's a lot of little things, and nothing that really bothers me in here at all. Look at this jamb here. You know, it's nice. You can see, looks like a little wax. Might have been where a little bit of the clear came in there where they taped it. That could be cleaned up really easy, actually. And it might be more of a wax or something like that. But if you look here, headliner's very nice. You'll see that the dome light turned on, and you can see the shoulder belts. I'm not sure if the owner has those, but the shoulder belts mounts are there. I don't know if he has those, but that's something to ask him. But the headliner is in really nice condition overall. And we'll take a look underneath this floor mat too for you. You can see the pedals are nice, and the carpet's all nice down here. Obviously been replaced. And we'll take a look up underneath the dash. It's actually really clean. up here. They got some wires and stuff for these, but those could probably be cleaned up just a little bit, but no biggie at all. So console looks in good shape. You'll see a little crack there on the boot. Again, just easy stuff. Oh, I had to push that button in to shut it. And I'll show you all the gauges here in a minute. And you'll notice too, I'm just amazed how nice that door shuts. You see the cowl vent is open. When you shut the car off, it automatically opens. And then when you start it up, it will shut. So we'll go over this side again. Panel gap looks really good on the car. This car is actually nicer than I thought it would be when I saw it in the photos. Just a great looking car. If you look at the jams, again on this one it looks good. Door panel as well looks good. I didn't see any rust. Well, if you can see under there, there's my dog Stanley. Get away. You can see underneath the door jamb there's not rusty or anything like that. Take a look at this seat real fast. Seat looks good. Don't see any cuts or anything on it. Glove box. That isn't an original owner's manual, not a reproduction. Again, the dash pad looks good. There's not any perforations or anything like that, or cuts. Take a look at the headliner on this side. You can see they use the correct material. I mean, it could be original, but it's got the little perforated things in it. And the seat, again, looks good. Take a look. And on this side, and that seat folds all the way down. There, you can see again on the back of the chrome there. So overall, the interior looks really nice on the car, and I like it. And just those couple little things on the seat there, which isn't that big a deal, and easy fixes, but everything else looks good. You can see a little paint chipped off there that'd been touched up in that door jamb. Again, nothing bad, but that could be cleaned up just a little better. But overall, impressive interior. Let's watch the door. Nice. Oh, also, let's roll the windows up and down. You can see how those almost rolled up down nice. You can see new felts in there as well. Roll down the quarter. New felts in there too. We'll roll that back up there. Take a look at the other side here real fast. Roll this one down for you. It's a LS5.
Oh, okay.
Right here, I was going to show you two little cuts right there. But the felt looks good. Window rolled up and down. Had a gawker stop by and set out the window. I don't know if you could hear him. Don't tell me that's a 70 LS6. Window rolls up and down nice too. And also the rubber looks really good. In this door panel, you can see a little bit right there on the chrome. But just wanted to show just the different things about it. You can see on the edge of the door panel. Sticker. So I'll look underneath the door here. So So hopefully that gives you a good look at the interior in general. We'll hop in it and look at all the gauges here. So here we are behind the dash, and first I wanted to turn the key on, and you can see the oil lights on. And when you open the door, you can hear that buzzer goes on, reminding you that your key's in the ignition. But anyways, oil lights on, and horn works. And you can see the blinkers. We're working there, and let's see here.
Want him to play there.
Radio, fan. Then we've got, let's put that in there and see if that clicks on. I'm sure it does. And then we've got wipers. There you go. Turn that off there. And that will pop out there. And then also lights are on. I don't see the little thing lighting up there. I think that's where it would be. That's the only thing I don't see. So, and then, oh, I didn't have that all the way plugged in. Sorry about that. And then you can see also down here the courtesy light works in there too. So that's red hot, so that's working. And then we'll go ahead and fire it up, look at the gauges. Clock isn't working. And also the lose my phone there, so we'll go ahead and fire it up. It's already been started, so but it does start up easy. I'm not hitting the gas or nothing, you know, so it fires up. You can see there, did you see that? Now it's open, engine's on, and you can see that shut, so that's good. You can see the oil pressure, voltmeter is reading there, and the tach, it's working. Temp and gas gauge works. Then obviously this amp isn't working because it's on the aftermarket down there. You'll also notice too that it has disc brakes. You can see down there. So everything looks good in the dash here. We'll take it out for a little spin, but it sounds really good. So I don't think I have anything else to show you gauge wise. All that looks pretty much in order except a couple little things in general. So we'll show you some more stuff here. Hey, we're gonna take a look underneath the hood here. There's a little hole thing there. You guys probably already know that. Just lift it up and take a look. Really nice underneath here. Actually, again, it's a LS5, and it's not numbers matching, but we have the build sheet. This is a 454. I was looking. There is not any over here on the stamp pad. There's not any numbers on it, and I don't think you can see that in the camera. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But if you look down there, you can see there's not any numbers. And I don't know if you can see that, but trust me, I don't see any numbers on there. So really nice engine compartment overall. You know, you can see it hasn't been hit up here. Radiator support looks really good. Inside the fender aprons look good. Cowl looks good up there. It doesn't look rusty or anything like that, or any issues. Power brakes. You can see it's got Doug's headers on it. Upper control arms look like they're replaced, and the headers are long tube. You can see there. This is obviously new. And everything looks really good. You can see the cowl tag up there. Oop. So everything looks in good order. Here, cowl induction hood looks in good shape as well. I don't see any issues underneath the hood lip or anything like that. We'll go ahead and fire it up for you. Again, this is a LS5 factory 4-speed. Put these wires back on there. I see that we're off. So you know, it sounds good. And this starts up like that every single time. Just give it a little throttle. Just quick. A lot of torque. Do that again. Then we'll go back here and look at the exhaust. Go ahead and rev it up. I love the color. It's a nice car. So hopefully that gives you a look underneath the hood. You know, I like to spend a lot of time, yeah, I hear it running and see the engine, but a lot of the times when I'm inspecting stuff and even selling my own stuff, I'm looking, you know, for problems, you know, in the cowl and rust and just issues and accident damage, and I don't see anything on this up here to question that. So I'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Hey, thanks for cruising around with me in the Chevelle. Drives nice. Fun car to drive. I've actually never driven a big block 454. Might have to get one. And you got me on camera. It's a fun car to drive. I like the way it feels, and we'll do some drive-bys. You just want to see all the gauges. You can see up here. You can see the speedometer is working, and the tach is working. And then I already showed all the lights and all that stuff. You can see the oil pressure still up good there. We'll put the brakes on here in a minute, so we can show you that the wheel's not doing anything weird. I'll make sure no one's behind me. So I'll just slam on the brakes. No shake or anything like that, and it stopped nice and straight. So we'll just kind of cruise around now. And one thing I wanted to look at too is, if you put the camera right here, you can see the odometer's changing. So the odometer does work. So it says 24218 now. So then you can see the little 10th one is moving. So we'll do a little driving around. Hey, we're going to take a look underneath the hood. Actually, the bonnet. Or is this the trunk? I don't know.
I think the
Trunk, okay. Hey, so let's take a look inside here. If you look up underneath here, it's not rusty. Inside the gutter, looks good. You can see a little seam sealer here. I was gonna feel quarter panels are actually in good flashlight. Sorry. There we go. Quarter panels look good. It's not hit back here or anything. The floor looks good. as well. You can see a little bit of cracking here on the undercoating, or I mean the spackle paint in here, but not that big a deal. And you can see it's got a spare. You look back here, you can see back behind. Again, everything looks good. You can see right there that the undercoating is coming off, or the spackle is coming off just a little bit right there. Up underneath there looks good. And tail light panel looks in good shape as well. As my camera freaked out here, hold on. Don't know what it did. There it goes. So hopefully that gives you a good look underneath here. You can see the seam sealer's a little better over on this side in that seam. This here, that's, I didn't put it on just as good there, but I didn't notice anything wrong up underneath that section. So it feels good. I think it's just when they applied it, you know, they just didn't do as good a job there. So, but again, I mean, it doesn't bother me or take away from it really at all, but I just wanted to point that out. So anyways, I'll show you some more things. I remember what I was going to show you guys, the VIN on the, let me get my camera here, 136370L181279. So then that matches this tag on the door. So that's all there. So just wanted to show you that it was there. So, and it does match the build sheet. Hey, we're gonna take a look underneath. I do have two lifts, but I've got cars on them that I can't take them off right now, but we'll be able to see what we need to see underneath here. You can see the long tube headers. You can see the exhaust. It's very new. It looks really good. That looks like probably 2.5 inch, but you can see the floors. Frame's all redone underneath here. But the floors look really good. Transmission's nice and clean. I don't see, from what I can see here, any replacement floors or anything like that. Everything looks in good shape. I'll come back here a little bit. I'm not getting younger. You can see the floors here. Again, look in good shape. You can also see Stanley, of course, but you can see the pinch welds on the bottom of the rocker all look really good, and underneath here looks nice. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to look up in the front real fast, and we'll go to the other side for you. Look at the sway bar on that thing, huge. You can see the front frame horns, everything looks good. Engine's actually really clean underneath here as well. So you can see the lower A-arms as well. This car actually drives really nice too, and fun to drive. So we'll take a look at this side. And you can see the transmission a little better there. And the frame looks good, and you can see all the pinch welds, no rust up underneath here or anything. So take a look at the back floor there. Hopefully that gives you a good look in general. Let's take a look at underneath the trunk. Gas tank looks fairly new. Tips are welded on underneath here. Looks nice. You can see the rear end. Yeah, it's clean. Clean underneath this car. In general. Take a look at the other side. Just see it from this side. Again, underneath there it looks nice. And back behind the, I can see with my eye, you might not be able to see with the camera, but back there the taillight, underneath the taillight panel and stuff, I can look up in there. It looks in good shape as well. So hopefully that gives you some confidence in the car, because it does look good overall. You can see it, the paint here and the shade. It looks good. A couple little kind of little imperfections. Not really that big a deal. I think in the shade, you couldn't see it out in the sun, but in the shade I could see just a couple little things. But the gloss is really good and looks nice on the car. So let's take a look at this side. You know, a lot of times cars will look different in the shade. There you can see a little chip that was touched up, a couple little ones, but the rest looks great. So hopefully that gives you a good look. Let me know if you got any questions or anything like that. Would be glad to talk to you about it.